Hello everybody, good morning. I hope you guys had a very happy holiday. So let's dive right in. So we're going to cover today the rules, the requirements, both visual and mechanical, to utilize a Nerf style weapon at wildlands. So with much conversation upon the Book of Faces, we had a long discussion amongst the board, amongst a couple of the other safety marshals, including myself. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to start with a few weapons right here. A company called Morgus Buren, Arms and Design, loaned me this weapon to show what a proper, I'd say a proper looking weapon would be. That being said, we're going to dive into the visuals. So as you can see, this is an Alpha Hawk. It's been painted and modified with a 6 kilogram spring, and the air restrictor has been removed. So this is what proper looks like. As you can see, a lot of the stuff has been sanded off, all the little caution, choking hazard, so on and so forth stuff on that, okay? That being said, pick it up, take a look at it. And tomorrow we're gonna cover the probably the better ways in which to paint these things. So right here, as you can see, it's visually, aesthetically pleasing. It looks somewhat steampunkish. So we're going to cover some of the stuff he used in this. He used a vinyl dye for the black. So what the vinyl dye does, it's an automotive paint you can pick up at AutoZone. It actually dyes the plastic. So the black is that. The green is actually just automotive paint. Again, as you can see, all the little pre-descriptional stuff is sanded off of it. So it looks like an independent rifle. But let's cover a rule. Orange tips. Orange tips are a thing. We do not want people accidentally getting shot because they're rolling around with one of these in their trunk. They get pulled over for whatever reason, and it turns into an issue. We're just trying to keep you safe. So that being said, I'm not going to fire this because I really don't feel like chasing darts. It shoots the standard Nerf rounds. I'm sorry, my coffee is way over there. I'm kind of fuzzy. But yeah, it was really nice of them to loan me this weapon in order to show you guys what a proper steampunked out looking weapon is. It's got nice weathering and everything. It's really nice. There's their information. All right. So, pick up my little cheat sheet. We'll come around this pillar. Let's dive into some of the bigger debated things. We're going to talk about the Chrono series, and then we're going to talk about some of the other weapons. Let's start with the Chrono series because that seems to be the hot topic. I am allowing Chronos on the field. However, no motorized ones. Nope, nope. It's not within the realm of realistic immersion, and it gives you an unfair advantage against the other players. Within our game system, all weapons can shoot between 6 to 8 rounds in one magazine or in one cylinder. Okay? So this is, I think, a 5-shot capacity. Feeds through the top. Utilize these Chronos balls. They are foam. Foam, foam, foam. So that being said, this one's an unmodified Chrono series. Obviously, it's a Deadpool model. Not customized at all. Also came from Morgus Buren. I think in the future it's going to be customized down the road and utilized for said purpose. But I could see this one being steampunked out and actually being viable. Again, you're going to have to pass a visual appearance. And here's the big one. 100 feet per second is our maximum. So if you come out there and I chrono test your weapon and it shoots a 101, it's staying holstered and you're not using it. But if you somehow make it onto the field and utilize that weapon, well, you're probably going to get pulled from the field. That being said, I hate to be that strict, but that's the rules. We don't want to give anybody an unfair advantage. That and our insurance company is rather strict and restricting. So 100 feet per second is fine. This isn't like you know, a sci-fi game. This is more of a cross between medieval fantasy and steampunk. So we're just going to keep it at that. And that's all that really needs to be discussed about it. Again, orange tips. And right here we have a Nerf Cyclone. It's stock. It shoots the Mega Darts. Let's see how many rounds it's holds. So let's cover this topic real quick when we're talking about the ammunition. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing another video with Cameron Large. He's going to come over. We're going to talk about how to paint these things, how to make them look really nice. We're going to talk about some of the ammunitions that we're going to allow, and then we're going to do an actual live test on the ammo to see what passes and fails, because it was brought to my attention some of the ammo hits rather hard even at 100 feet per second. But we'll see. We'll test and pass it and fail it live. It might all pass. You never know. So yeah, here's the Cyclone. See the shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would pass, you know, just because it's a 6 shot. But let's say it had 9. Well, we can hold up to 6 to 8. So do your math. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, like, so let's say you have a magazine that can hold 15. Nope, you're only going to load so many into it. That's the rules. Sorry to break it to you. But yeah, this one I can see being steampunked out. Again, we're going to set a deadline for the weapons visual requirements. Hang on, I need some coffee. Yes. Oh, delicious. So we're going to set some deadlines. That way people can get these guns looking sharp, get them out on the field, and not break in the immersion. Immersion's everything when it comes to a LARP. So, that being said, yeah, this one is stock, as is this one. This one's pretty. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're going to cover some of the stuff that's probably a fail. This is a Nerf Vulcan EBF 25. They don't make them anymore. I did this one up. Why? Because I'm weird and I like authentic looking weapons. Oh, yes. Speaking of, let's look at this for a second. What's it look like? A machine gun. No go at this station. Not at Wildlands. We're not going to go out there with a chain-fed weapon that, you know, runs. It can run either single shot or motor. Ran belt feed, but it looks like an M249 or a 240 Bravo from my days in the Army. I like it. It would be great at like a sci-fi LARP, but probably a fail. Not only that, it's got military olive drab green paint, and somehow you can tie it together. And like, I mean, I'm not saying no to olive drab. I love olive drab, but I'm saying if you're gonna do it, make it look steampunk. And I got some ideas we can go over tomorrow about how to do that with Cameron when he comes over. So, yeah, this one holds like a, God, I can't remember. I think it was like a 25 round belt. This thing's ridiculous, but it's a whole lot of fun. I'm actually not done modifying it because I picked this one up at Goodwill, which is, by the way, a little keynote. That's a good place to pick up some cheap Nerf guns if you're in a jam financially. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's missing the big belt holder, and it's missing its tripod, which is whatevs. I like it just how it is. Let's talk about the Nerf Big Shot. Again, I did this one because, like I said, I'm a sci-fi guru, and I love sci-fi stuff. So yeah, again, I kept the tips orange, even on this one, even on this Big Daddy. And that's, I mean, this thing shoots Mega Darts just like this one does. Pew, pew. And it's pretty much a Jolt inside, a Nerf Jolt, but it's got a nice skin on it. I like it. At least it's a little bit heftier in my hand. So, that being said, we're going to dive into this one for a moment. There's really not much to say. It looks very military, like modern military. But yeah, I'll cover one little thing that I thought would be a fun idea to actually make this look steampunk. Obviously not painted olive drab with black on gray. That's stock gray, that's stock orange. Same thing with that. Stock gray and orange, black with green. And I did this little thing with the Vulcan because it's a Vulcan. So, what I thought would be fun is to take some aquarium tubing, which was something I found out actually from a friend of mine. which is a really fun crafting thing, and paint it like purple or like an energy electrical blue. And run a tube from like here, like back into here somewhere, and glue it on. That way it's like you got to justify how your weapon works, and it'd be fun for the immersion. You know, it just digs you deeper into that immersive world. So that being said, again, we can't have military-looking weapons. No AK-47s, no ARs, no M249s, no actual. I don't want to see an AT-4 or a law out on the field, although that would be great in another different type of LARP. But not at this one. This is steampunk. This is the beginning of firearms, right? So that being said, we're going to set maybe a couple of more rules for the weapons. So that's pretty much it. Let me see if I covered everything. We covered the orange tip policy. Yes. We covered the mag restriction. Yes. We covered the chrono. So I'm going to chrono you at will on the field. Only because if your gun's shooting, let's say 89, and I go out there and randomly chrono you, and you're shooting 1010 or 110. 1010, yes. 1,010 meters a second. Or feet per second. That would hurt a lot. Destroy your dart. Anyway, yeah, then we're going to have an issue. So let's just keep it real. Let's keep it safe. Let's keep it fun. That's all this is really about anyway. I know some of you big Nerf heads out there got a lot of opinions, and I understand them, and I respect them. I love them. I want to hear them. But the rules are set. So we're going to leave the rules in place and utilize what we have. Let's see. We covered the chronometer, the visual aesthetic, covered the orange tips for now. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But no electric motors. And I don't want to hear it. Some people are going to be like, well, what if we just fired it with like a count? Like a bang, 1, 2, 3, bang. No, no, no. Because in a stressful situation, you're going to be rapid firing. That's a no-go. That don't work. Because it happens. You got to keep it fair, right? That's what it's about at this LARP. Now, if I was running a sci-fi LARP, oh my gosh, go full tilt. I don't care. You can walk out here with all of this, but I'd put a restriction. You have to paint them at least military colors. This would pass. This is like that beautiful mix of both worlds. Oh my goodness. Definitely a pass for a sci-fi world. But we're not in sci-fi world now, are we? Anyway, but that is basically the rules. If you've got any more questions, please post them in the bottom of this commentary here. And I'll be happy to answer them. Oh, yes, one more thing. Me and another board member, staff member, are going to be putting together a no-no list of different types of Nerf guns that will not be allowed on the field for various reasons. There are other guns that are not allowed for various reasons. We're going to put it together. It's going to be consolidated, but it's going to be pretty light, pretty lenient, I would imagine. So most of the chronos that are full electric are going to be on it. So I hate to do that to people, but I don't. So let's say your weapon can fire motored or non-motored. I'm still going to say no to it. You got to stick to the rules, man. You got to stick to the rules, man. So that's it. No motors. That's got a motor, so that's got many reasons why it's not going to be on the field. I'd love to bring it on the field, but I'm not going to because that's not the rules. But anyway, I think I've beaten this dead horse enough. But yes, again, tomorrow, tune in at noon. Me and Cam are going to be on here. We're going to be talking about the different ways to make your weapon aesthetically pleasing for whatever type of LARP. Not only this one. And then we're going to cover the different types of ammo. We're going to pass and fail it for Wildlands Live. So tune in if you got time. If not, watch the video and leave your opinion then. But until then, have a safe and happy holiday. Weekend, week, coffee. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.